As we continue the game with our stream, we're going to get through this game by hook or crook. Bottom of the third, Expos they've scored in the top of the third on a sac fly by Sutherland, 1-0, due up for the Orioles. Belanger, McNally, and Buford. Renko trying to put up another goose egg. Here's the pitch from Renko to Belanger, Pittsfield, Massachusetts native. That's a 3-6. Righty-righty matchup, 3-6, and Belanger walks. Not a good start for the Expos and Steve Renko. And Belanger is a B stealer, and he's going to go because Renko is a +4, Brand is a +2, that's a +6. You can only go +5, so 1 through 18. Belanger steals second, and he again, the Al Red Sox roll, no lie. Unbelievable. Another gust of wind on the replay. Unbelievable. 1 through freaking 18, he's safe. And we rolled a 19. So Belanger is out stealing. There is one out for the Orioles here in the bottom of the third. You're scoring at home. That goes, what's McNally, a righty? Yes, he is. So that's going to be 2-6. So one down. Belanger walks and is promptly thrown out, trying to steal second on the Al Red Sox steal roll. That'll bring up Dave McNally. He uses a 1 pitcher's hitting card. He does have normal power, though. Here's the pitch to McNally, and he rolls off Renko's card. Righty-righty matchup, 6-4, 6-4. This is going to be a play for the catcher, Brand. He's not the most wonderful defensive catcher, though his E rating's not bad, so it's a C4. His catcher rating's a 4, that's a 12. For 12 goes to his error rating, and again, that's a 5. Six on an E5, and of course, on cue, he picks up the ball, fires low, scooped out of the dirt at first by Ferry, and they get out number 2 on McNally. He almost threw that ball away. E5, 6 through 11, ground ball C. No one's on, so that's going to be 2 outs. Scoring at home, that goes 1-3. Top of the order, Don Buford. Buford's 0 for 1. The pitch from Renko to Buford, switch hitter batting lefty. 6-9, left-handed batter. 6-9. That is deep to center, and it's off the wall. He just missed a homer, 1 through 13. Actually, yeah, it would have been a homer because he has normal power against right-handed pitching. We rolled a 14, so it's a 2-out double. A 2-out double for Buford. Tying run at second for the Orioles. Expos up 1-0. Let's see how long this stream lasts. I'll bring up Paul Blair. Can he tie it up? He was robbed on a great play on a line shot by Ferry at first. The pitch to Paul Blair looking to tie it up here. Expos lead 1-0. That's a 3-7 righty-righty matchup. 3-7. Ground ball, second base. Up with it is Sutherland. He throws to first, and the side is retired. Scoring at home defensively, 4-3. We have somehow made it through 3 innings, and we're still going. Well, actually, not 3 innings. This is our 18th time trying to stream this game. After 3 here in Baltimore, the Orioles fans a bit nervous here at Memorial Stadium. The Expos coming to bat with a 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th. Due up for the Expos in the 4th. It will be Jones, LeBoy, and Ferry. To face Dave McNally. Boog Powell's card is upside down. You know what you do with a frown when it's upside down? You turn it around, make it a smile. Okay, so that's that. Robinson's going to lead off. Let's make sure Hendrick. Yep, we're in proper order. As this has been the streams from HE Double Hockey Sticks. All right, here's Mac Jones, the mayor of Jonestown. He's 0 for 1. He struck out. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch from McNally to Mac Jones. That's a 5-4. McNally hoping to close the door on Mac Jones. 5-4. Fly ball center field. Blair is a 1. 1-13. 1 and a 13 goes to an error check. Blair's error rating is an E6. That's an 8. He should make the play on that. E6, 8, and he makes the catch going to his left. 1 down. Mac Jones is 0 for 2. Bears Den keeps coming back for further punishment. Thank you, my friend. Hope all is well. Here's Coco LeBoy. LeBoy's 0 for 1. The pitch to Coco. McNally fires in a 3-8. Left-handed pitcher, 3-8. Ground ball to Davey Johnson. Davey Jones was the lead singer for the Monkees, of course. And that's out number 2 as Johnson goes to Boog Powell. 2 up, 2 down. It would help if I actually put the outs there. It's up to Ron Fairley. Can he extend the top of the 4th? The pitch. Lefty-lefty matchup. Ron Fairley. McNally tosses up a 1-7. 1-7. Ground ball to Davey Johnson. Rinse and repeat to Powell. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Expos. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Montreal. Orioles coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th, trailing by 1. Due up for the Orioles, Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, and Brooks Robinson to face Steve Renko. For 3 innings, Renko has put up goose eggs. Here's the pitch to big Frank Robinson, 0 for 1. He struck out. And that is a 2-7 to Frank Robinson, the Orioles right fielder. Righty-righty matchup. 2-7. Ground ball. Second base. Sutherland has it. Over to Fairley. 1 down. Big Frank is 0 for 2. So there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And now bring up Boog Powell. Renko nods his head. Brand sets a target. The pitch to Boog Powell, that's a leaner. We'll re-roll that. That's going to be a 6-6. Pick up some sticks. Left-handed batter. 6-6. Strike 3 inside corner. Powell doesn't like the call, but he's heading back to the bench. That's Renko's first strikeout. There are 2 down for the Orioles. With each out, these Oriole fans are getting a little more anxious as it seems the magic carpet ride continues for the Orioles. The pitch to Brooks Robinson. 2-9 from Renko. Righty-righty matchup. 2-9. Popped up. Foul territory. Left side giving chase. Going towards the stands is Coco LeBoy now. He backs up a bit. He stumbles. He falls and he makes the catch. Coco LeBoy stuck with it. And the Orioles are retired just like that. We go to the top of the 5th. 1-0 Montreal. Due up for the Expos in the 5th. Brand, Wine, and Renko. To face Dave McNally. The 1 run was scored on a bases-loaded sac fly by the second baseman Sutherland. So here's Ron Brand, the Expos catcher. He's 0 for 1. He grounded to Belanger at short. The pitch to Ron Brand. McNally tosses up as 6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66. Right-handed batter, 6-6. And that's a single to center. 1 through 3 would have been a triple. We rolled a 15. 6-6, 4 through 20 is a single. So Brand picks up his first hit. He's now 1 for 2. He's not going anywhere. Striding to the plate for the Expos, a shortstop, Bobby Wine. Wine's going to swing away. McNally and the Orioles. As Dave Gardner says, game on. God, we hope so. This game is cursed. The pitch to Bobby Wine. Orioles trying to get a double play ball off Wine's bat. That's a 3-6. Pick up some sticks. Left-handed pitcher, 3-6. Fly ball, center field. Going back a bit, making the catch is Blair. Retreating back to first is Brand. So there's 1 out, 1 on. Top of the fifth, 1-0 Expos. And that'll bring Steve Renko to the plate. Renko actually has a decent, pretty good column 3 on the pitcher's hitting card number 5. The pitch from McNally to his counterpart, Renko. That's a 2-7. Swing and a miss. McNally with his third strikeout. There's 2 down now. Top of the order for Jose Herrera. Brand will be off on contact. They're not going to hold him on. So he's going to be a +2. 1 through 15. Herrera has walked and flown to right. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Jose Herrera from Dave McNally. That is a 3-9. Left-handed pitcher, 3-9. Fly ball deep to left. Going back at the track. Reaching up is Buford. And the side is retired. The Orioles get out of it with no runs. Expos go to the bottom of the fifth, clinging to a 1-run lead. 1-0 Montreal. On the sac fly back in the top of the third with bases loaded and 1 out by Sutherland, their second baseman. The Orioles come to bat. Due up for the O's in the bottom of the fifth. Davey Johnson, Elrod Hendrick, and Mark Belanger. Renko hopes to continue to put up goose eggs for the boys from the north, the Montreal Expos. They'll face Davey Johnson. Johnson flew out to right. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Davey Johnson, less Goliath. That's a 1-8 to Davey. Righty-righty matchup. 1-8. Popped up. Right side. Calling for it is the second baseman, Sutherland, and he makes the catch. Not a good start here for the Orioles. In the bottom of the fifth, Johnson pops out. That'll bring up the catcher, Elrod Hendricks, who I continually don't pronounce the S with his last name for some reason. He was robbed of a hit on a leaping snow-coning catch by Sutherland back in the second. Here's the pitch to Hendricks. That's Elrod Hendricks. 3-2, how do you do? 3-2, line shot right at Ferry at first. He's hit the ball right on the screws and nothing to show for it 2 times. So there's 2 outs as the magical mystery tour for the Expos and the luck of the dice continue. The worst team in the tournament is still here. I think they were the worst team in the tournament. Now I'll bring up Pittsfield, Massachusetts native Mark Belanger. Belanger walked and then was on a 1 through 18. He was thrown out because I rolled a 19 on the steal. A gust of wind helped Brand, the catcher. Here's the pitch to Mark Belanger, and that will be a 2-10 to Belanger off the arm of Steve Renko. Righty-righty matchup. 2-10. Rinse and repeat. He jammed him. That slider got in on his hands. Popped up right side. Waiting for it to come down is the second baseman Sutherland. And 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Unbelievable. We go to the top of the 6th, and it's still 1-0 Montreal. The magic carpet ride continues for the Expos. And the frustration continues to build here in Memorial Stadium in Baltimore for the Orioles fans. Expos desperately want to add some runs to a precarious 1-run lead. You might have to think to pinch hit for McNally now. In the bottom of the 6th. You never know. But these O's have a powerful lineup. And there goes the stream once again. Unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. The stream is going to poop out one more time. But we're going to continue on. It might come back. Who knows? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain your smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh, my Lord. Here we go. Gary Sutherland's up. He's 0 for 1. He has a sac fly, the only ribby. The pitch to Sutherland from McNally. That's a 1-6. Pick up some sticks. Left-handed pitcher, 1-6. Ground ball back to McNally. He snares it. Throws to first for out number 1 in the top of the 6th. Scoring at home, 1-3. So that is an out. And here's La Grande Alarange, Rusty Staub, the Expos right fielder. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out. The pitch to Staub. McNally fires in a 2-7. Lefty-lefty matchup, 2-7. Jammed him. Ground ball right side. Davey Johnson has it over to Powell, 2 down. As Bear Den says, I'm still on. For how long, we don't know. For how long, we don't know. So there are 2 outs here. By God, I'm finishing this game if it takes me till 3 in the morning. That brings up the mayor of Jonestown, Mac Jones. He's 0 for 2. He's struck out and flown out. McNally with the leg kick and the pitch to Mac Jones. That's a 1-6. Pick up some sticks. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-6. Swing and a miss. He chased high and away. Second time he's got Mac Jones via the K. That's 4 strikeouts for McNally. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Expos. Hoping to continue their magical carpet ride all the way to the Final 4. Funny things happen on the way to the Forum in these 1-and-done. Our good friend RJL will tell you that. So Steve Renko back up on the bump, tossing a shutout. He will face McNally, and we're going to let McNally hit Buford and Blair. Renko deals to McNally. That's a 3-7 to McNally. 3-7 ground ball to second. Sutherland backhands, pivots, throws to Ferry. 1 down. With every out, Orioles fans get more and more anxious. Top of the order, Don Buford. Buford, 1 for 2. He's doubled and grounded to first. Switch hitting, Buford bats lefty. Renko looks in at Brand. Brand sets the target. The pitch to Don Buford, DB. And that is a 5-9 to Donnie Buford. Left-handed batter. 5-9. Ground ball, second base. Rinse and repeat. Sutherland to Ferry, 2 down. Renko's got some magic going tonight. And Orioles fans just can't believe it. 2 outs, base is empty. Can Paul Blair do something? As Logacta says, no interruption here either. Well, thank you. Thank you. We're hoping that's the way it stays. I get all kinds of weird messages. Here's the pitch to Paul Blair. That's a 110 for Blair. Blair's 0 for 2. Righty-righty matchup. 110. That ball is high. That ball is deep. And to the joy and pure euphoria here in Baltimore, gone! Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Paul Blair launches one to dead center. That was a flat slider which got crushed by Paul Blair. 1 through 19 is a home run on the 110 righty-righty matchup. And we rolled a 5. And to the joy here in Baltimore, they feel order has been restored and the magical carpet ride derailed maybe. A 2-out homer by Paul Blair. And we are knotted at 1. Blair takes his strides around the bases as Memorial Stadium erupts. Yes! Boom goes the ball, and Paul Blair touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. And here comes the very dangerous Frank Robinson. He's 0 for 2. Brand goes out to have a word with Renko to calm him down. Can Robinson, with one mighty swing of the bat, give the O's the lead and crush these upstarts? Here's the pitch to big Frank Robinson. It's a 1-7. Righty-righty, 1-7-5. That's a fly ball. Left center field gap. On the run. Making the dive is Herrera. Does he come up with it? Yes! He robs Frank Robinson of extra bases. Righty-righty matchup, 1-7, double 1 through 4. We rolled a 5. Unbelievable. No quitting the Expos. But they do tie it on the 2-run homer by Paul Blair. We go to the top of the 7th, folks. Knotted at 1. Due up for the Expos as they're going to try to retake this lead. It will be LeBoy, Fairley, and Brand in the 7th. Another crazy game in our 1969 tournament. Not to mention the crazy stream. Make sure we have the Orioles in order. We do. That was a clutch 2-out hit by Paul Blair. The homer to tie it. All right, McNally and the Orioles get new life. 1-1 game, top of the 7th. Here's Coco LeBoy, the pitch from McNally. 5-11 to Coco LeBoy. Right-handed batter, 5-11. Ground ball first base to Boog Powell. Boog Powell's defensive range is a 3. That's the first thing we check. It's a 3-1. He's not getting to this ball. That's a hit, folks. A diving attempt by Boog Powell on the 3-1, and it's past him into right field. That is a leadoff single. So Coco LeBoy singles to right to start off the Expos top of the 7th. Go ahead run at first, Coco LeBoy. He's not going anywhere. He's slow. And here's Ron Fairley, lefty-lefty matchup. McNally will try to induce the double play ball. This is the point of weakness check for McNally. The pitch from McNally to Fairley. 6-4. Does it close the door on Fairley? Lefty-lefty matchup. 6-4 fly ball, shallow center. Coming in is Blair, and he makes the catch. LeBoy retreats back to first. 1 out, 1 on for the catcher, Ron Brand. Brand is 1 for 2. He's grounded out and singled. McNally nods his head. Hendricks sets the target. The pitch to Ron Brand, the Expos catcher. That's a 2-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 2-3. Left-handed pitcher, 2-3. And a 13. Line shot right at Belanger. He fires to first, but diving back safely is Coco LeBoy. So Brand hits it on the screws, but lines out to Belanger at short. And there are 2 down. in the top of the 7th, 1-1 ball game. Elite 8, winner moves on to the Final 4. Here's Bobby Wine. He's 1 for 2. He scored on the sac fly by Sutherland back in the 3rd. The pitch to Bobby Wine. McNally tosses up a 2-10. 2-10. Ground ball to Belanger at short. He's up with it. Fires to Powell at first, and the side is retired. Scoring at home defensively, 6-3. So the leadoff single goes for naught by Coco LeBoy. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 1-1. Expos trying to continue their magical mystery tour through this tournament on the magic carpet ride. The Orioles want to step on their neck and kill them. What a huge upset this would be. The Expos have already won 2 games in this tournament, and Renko will definitely be pinch hit for in the top of the 8th. Renko has only given up 1 run, the homer to Blair, which we witnessed in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Now Renko will face Powell, Brooks Robinson, and Davey Johnson, all big bats. The pitch to Big Boog Powell. The Orioles' first baseman, 4-8. Left-handed batter, 4-8. Fly ball to left. It's deep, but not deep enough in front of the track. Making the catch is Mac Jones. One down. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th for the Orioles. Striding to the batter's box, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. He's 0 for 2. He did reach on a fielder's choice, though. The pitch to Brooksy. 1-8. Righty-righty matchup. Jammed and popped up right side. That slider got in on his fist. Did not stay over the plate like the one that Blair gonged to the moon. And that's out number 2. Making the catch was Ferry. Actually, that was a split, but you needed a 1 for the single. 1. Let me make sure. Nope, pop out to first. I'm sorry, I looked too far down. 1-8, pop out to first. Just wanted to double check. So they're 2 down now in the bottom of the 7th. Now bring up the second baseman, Davey Johnson. He's 0 for 2. Let's see what Davey can do. He has Goliath rooting him on. Davey. Anyone remember Davey and Goliath on Sundays? The claymation, religious cartoon kind of thing. I used to watch it. Renko's ready again. Point of weakness check for Renko. He looks like he's getting through it. Here's the pitch to Davey Johnson. That's a 2-3. What will it be? We shall see. Righty-righty matchup. 2-3. Single to right. Johnson sits back on the breaking pitch and rips it the other way to right. Inning stays alive. Go ahead run at first in Davey Johnson. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 1-1. Elite 8 matchup here in our 1-and-done 1969 tournament. Here's the catcher, L. Ron Hendricks. The pitch to Hendricks. He's looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2. He's hit the ball quite hard. 2 lineouts. 1 to second, 1 to first. And that's a 1-10 to Elrod Hendricks. Right-handed pitcher, 1-10. Slowly hit ball to second. Sutherland charges, bare hands, flips, stretched by Ferry, and they got Hendricks. The side is retired. Sutherland has been a very busy beaver at second in this game. We go to the top of the 8th. We're still knotted at 1. Nothing's been decided here in Baltimore. Expos coming to the plate. McNally back up on the bump. And now a pinch hitter for Renko, who gave the Expos everything he could. Everything, Renko. 7 innings, only 1 run. You know what, though? Again, he's got that 3 column. Lots of doubles and singles. The reason why we started Renko, his ERA, I mean, it's not that good. It's 4.01, but the rest of their pitchers are god-awful. And again, you have to remember, we already used their 2 best pitchers in their first 2 tournament games. So let's just take a quick look at the Expos. Roy Face, 394 with 5 saves. Dave McGinn, 394 with 6 saves, so they're slightly better. 34 strikeouts. McGinn, 112 strikeouts. We'll probably go with McGinn. And now, let's look to see if we want to pinch hit for Renko. Ty Klein, the center fielder, 239, 2 homers, 12 ribs. All the best players are already in the starting line. Bob Bailey. You know what? Why not? Oh, Ty Klein is because we have him right there to be a defensive replacement in center. Bob Bailey. God, I hate that name from the 78 Red Sox. Bob Bailey batted .265, 9 homers, 53 ribbies. Will pinch hit for Steve Renko. So Renko's day is done. Renko went 7 innings, gave up 1 run. It was earned. The flat slider that Paul Blair knocked to the moon that tied the game at 1. Renko struck out 2. You will get, well, you can possibly get a win if the Expos go ahead in this inning and go on to win it. So it's going to be Bob Bailey to pinch hit. In the 7th. In the 8th, excuse me. Against McNally. Eighth. Pinch hitter. Bob Bailey. Bailey, again, .265, 9 homers, 53 ribbies. Not bad at all. So Bob Bailey will pinch hit. Let's see how McNally deals with Bailey. Here's the pitch. Homeward bound to Bob Bailey. That's a 6-8. 6-8. Swing and a miss. There's the Bob Bailey that I know. So Bailey goes down via the K. 5 strikeouts now for McNally. 1 out, top of the 8th for the Expos. Top of the order, Jose Herrera. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch to Jose Herrera. McNally fires in a 4-6. Right-handed batter. 4, 6, and an 11 is a single to center. 1 through 5 would have been a double. This is a line shot single to center. So Herrera picks up his first hit. And once again, an uneasy feeling for the Orioles fans. They're expecting doom from this magical carpet ride tour of the Expos. So Herrera is at first, 1 out. For Gary Sutherland, the second baseman, he knocked in the only run with a sac fly back in the 3rd. That's how we stand 1-1 as Blair tied it up with a 2-run homer, a solo shot in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, 1 on. Herrera's not going anywhere. McNally hoping for the double play ball. Here's the pitch to Gary Sutherland. That's a 6-7. Right-handed batter. 6-7. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Was it foul tip? No, they're saying the catcher held on to it. That's a strikeout. Sutherland complaining, saying the ball hit the dirt. The umpire says go back to the bench. Strikeout number 6 for McNally. Herrera will be off on contact. He'll be a +2 with 2 outs, 1 through 16. ID Gestures at the ballpark. Thank you for joining us. Check out that channel. Here's La Grande a l'Orange, Rusty Staub. Staub's 0 for 3, which includes a strikeout. The pitch to Staub from McNally. 1-11, lefty-lefty matchup. Fly ball left field. He got under it. And that's going to be out number 3. Making the catch is Buford. The 1-out single goes for naught for the Expos. As I apologize, I continually to forget to change the outs there. But we go to the bottom of the 8th. The Expos are done. 1-1. Orioles need 1 to take the lead and then turn it over to their bullpen. We need a new pitcher for the Expos. And it will be Dan McGinn. So Dan McGinn comes in relief. Of Steve Renko, who went 7 innings, only gave up 1 run when he threw the flat slider that Blair bashed the bejesus out of to tie the game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. McGinn, 7 wins, 10 losses, 3.94 earned run average, 1 start, and he had 6 saves. Struck out 112. He's going to try to keep it even Steven. Take it to the top of the 9th. Dan McGinn. McGinn will face, in the 8th, Belanger, a pinch hitter for McNally, and the top of the order, Buford. All right, so Sutherland. Bailey pooped the bed. He's done. We're just going to keep the pitcher's card there. It's going to be a pinch hitter anyway. And Herrera, Sutherland. Staub made the last out. Here's McGinn to face Belanger. Belanger has walked, was thrown out stealing, and popped out to second. He's 0 for 1. The pitch from McGinn to Belanger, left-handed pitcher McGinn is. Belanger, right-handed batter, so that's going to be a 2-5. Left-handed pitcher, 2-5. Ground ball slowly hit to second. There's that busy Beaver Sutherland quickly coming in, and he flips to Fairley at first. 1 down. Sutherland's definitely getting a workout here today. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter for McNally. So McNally's day is done. Ed Watt will come in to do the pitching for the Orioles. The pinch hitter will be Kurt Moton. I think it's Moton. M-O-T-T-O-N. Kurt Modem. He only had 89 at-bats, but he batted .303 with 6 homers and 21 ribbies. I say he's a fine choice for pinch hitter. Kurt Modem, right-handed batter. So let's make sure about that before we don't want to go lefty-lefty matchup, that's for sure. And so the Orioles go to their first pinch hitter with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Pinch hitter, Kurt Moden, and he's an A. Watt will come in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Kurt Moden. Any magic in that bat. 5-6, pick up some sticks. Right-handed batter, 5-6, ground ball to short. Wine has it, fires to Fairley, 2 down. Double check, 5-6, ground ball, shortstop A. And Moton is retired. Top of the order with 2 outs. Don Buford on deck. The man who tied the game with the homer. Paul Blair. Buford is 1 for 3. His one hit was a double. Switch hitter now batting righty. Here's the pitch from McGinn to Don Buford. 3-4. Will it close the door on Don Buford? Left-handed pitcher, 3-4. Ground ball. Shortstop. Backhanding it is Wynn. He throws to Ferry, and the side is retired. McGinn gets the Orioles 1-2-3. We go to the top of the ninth. And someday I will remember to actually put the outs in the out column. Top of the ninth, knotted at 1. No one thought it'd be this close. I didn't, that's for sure. Moden is done as a pinch hitter. We're just going to keep the pitcher's card there. The new pitcher is Eddie Watt, W-A-T-T. Very good pitcher. 5 wins, 2 losses, 16 saves, 1.65 ERA. Tremendous pitching the Orioles had in 69. And he'll try to take it to the bottom of the ninth, knotted at 1. McNally did his J.O.B. He went 8 innings, only gave up 1 run, the sac fly off the bat of Sutherland back in the third. He will get a no decision. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Expos. Here's Mac Jones, the mayor of Jonestown, to lead off the top of the ninth. Jones 0 for 3. He's flown out and struck out twice. Will he have better luck against Eddie Watt? Dave Gardner screams his war chant. Let's go, Expos! The pitch to Mac Jones. Are they inspired by Dave Gardner? 1-10. Right-handed pitcher, 1-10. Slowly hit ball to second. Johnson has it. Flips to Powell, 1 out. Mac Jones 0 for 4. And miraculously, I remember to put the out in. Now bring up Coco LeBoy, the third baseman. He's 1 for 3. He singled his last time up. The pitch to Coco from Watt. 3-8. Righty-righty matchup. 3-8. Strike 3 looking. Breaking pitch. LeBoy could not even get the bat off his shoulder. 2 down in the top of the ninth. Orioles fans stand. Ron Fairley will like to quiet them and sit them down. Former Dodger, left-handed batting first baseman, 0 for 3. Watt looks in, nods his head. Hendricks sets the target. The pitch to Ron Fairley. 5-6, pick up some sticks. Left-handed batter. 5-6, ground ball to first. Powell has it. Tosses to Watt, and 1, 2, 3 go the Expos. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles need 1 run to propel them to the Final Four. The Expos looking to take it to the top of the 10th. Could the magical mystery tour be over on the magical carpet ride? We shall see. Expos, one of the worst teams in this tournament, have won 2 games to propel them to this Elite 8 matchup. Dan McGinn back up on the bump. He can pitch 4 innings in relief. And McGinn will face Paul Blair. He homered in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs to tie the game at 1. Will it be a walk-off for Blair? McGinn, the lefty, deals to Blair, the righty. Here's the pitch. Tense moments here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It is a 3-11. 3-11. Ground ball to first. Fairley has it. He'll take it to the bag himself. Blair does not hit the walk-off homer. 1 down for the Orioles. gets no easier for Dan McGinn. Big Frank Robinson. He is 0 for 3. His last time he had a shot to the gap, left center, making the diving catch for the Expos was Herrera. The pitch from McGinn to Big Frank Robinson. Can he end it with one mighty swing of the bat? That is a 6-5. Right-handed batter. 6-5. A mighty swing and a miss. Tied him up high and in. 2 down. Second time Robinson's gone down via the K. We're 1 out away from free baseball, folks. And it's Boog Powell, lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch to Powell. Can he end it? 555s. Will the Expos stay alive on 555s? 5-10. Lefty-lefty. That's a ground ball to Wine at short. Wine 3 range. We rolled a 13. Wine charges. Fires to first. Scooped out of the dirt by Ferry. And we're going to extra innings. Let's just double check. 5-10. Lefty-lefty. Ground ball short. Wine is a 3. We rolled a 13. 3-13. Ground ball C. We're going to the top of the 10th, folks. Now what we have to do here is expand the scoreboard. Bear with me a moment. We'll unhide this, and then we're going to hide innings 1 through 8. There we go. So we go to the top of the 10th. Knotted at 1. Expos come to the plate. And they're going to face Eddie Watt again. Due up for the Expos, Brand, Wine, and a pinch hitter for McGinn. Oops. There we go. Red pen has been lost. That's okay. The red pen jumped. Usually it's the red die. Or the white die. Alright, here's Ron Brand to face Eddie Watt. The Expos catcher 1 for 3. His one hit was a single. The pitch to Brand. 3-8. Righty-righty matchup. 3-8. Ground ball to Belanger at short. He fires the first, 1 down. Orioles fans on there. They're just anxious. They're on something, that's for sure. Now bring up Bobby Wine, the shortstop. He's 1 for 3. He singled and scored the only run on the sac fly by Sutherland. Back in the top of the 3rd. The pitch to Bobby Wine from the arm of Eddie Watt. 4-12. Orioles fans on the edge of their seats. 4-12. Righty-righty matchup. Ground ball, first base, defensive check for Boog Powell. Powell's a 3 range, and that's a 4. This might be past Powell. 3-4. Down the line for a double. Let me just double check that. A single. 4-4 would have been a double. So that's down the line, but does not get into the corner. It is a single on the 3-4. So second time, Powell's range has cost the Orioles a hit. So Bobby Wine's at first with 1 out. He represents the go-ahead run at first. And now another pinch hitter. And we will see Roy face come in to pitch for the Expos. The pinch hitter will be Jim Ferry. 286, 1 homer, 6 ribbies, 49 at-bats. Let's see what Ferry can do here. 1 out, 1 on. Ferry's a lefty. Roy Face will come in for the Expos in the bottom of the 10th, so we already have him set up. Watt looking for the double play ball off the bat of Ferry. Ferry digs in, ready to grip and rip. Pitch homeward bound to Ferry. 3-8. Will it be great? It's going to be great for one of these teams. 3-8. Ground ball. Second base. Johnson to Belanger to Powell. Inning over. 4-6-3. We go to the bottom of the 10th. 4-6-3 on the double play. And we are knotted at 1. Chris Anderson has joined us. Of course, this is the Chris Anderson scoreboard. So everyone say hello to Chris Anderson. Let me mark the pinch hitter down here. In the 10th, Expos use their second pinch hitter. Jim Ferry. Ferry. And he banged into a double play. His day is done. So it's going to be Roy Face trying to take it to the top of the 10th now. Top of the 11th, excuse me. He's got to get through the bottom of the 10th. Roy Face. So McGinn went his 2 innings. Good job by McGinn. No runs, and he struck out 1. And it's Roy Face on the bump, right-handed thrower. 4 wins, 2 losses, 5 saves, 3.94. He can go 2 innings in relief. He'll face Brooks Robinson, Davey Johnson, and Elrod Hendricks. Put an S on that name. I didn't put that there. Okay. Here's the pitch to Brooks Robinson. Brooksy is 0 for 3. Will he end it with 1 swing of the bat? 2-7 righty-righty matchup. 2-7 single to left. He pulls the ball to left. Winning run at first base for the Orioles. Brooks Robinson. Could the magical mystery tour be coming to an end? The magic carpet ride deflated. Robinson, a slow runner. He'll not be held on. He's not going to steal. That brings up Davey Johnson. Face hoping for the double play ball. Johnson 1 for 3. His 1 hit was a single. Face nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Davey Johnson. That's a 3-11. 3-11. Slowly hit ball to second. The only plays to first. Robinson goes to second with 1 out. So Sutherland's only play on the slowly hit ground ball that he had to charge was to go to Fairley at first. The winning run, Brooks Robinson stands at second in scoring position. The Orioles will not pinch run for Robinson. Here's Elrod Hendrick. The catcher, can he win it? Hendrick 0 for 3. First 2 times he lined out, once to second. The leaping snow coning catch by Sutherland. Then he lined right to Ferry at first. Then he grounded to Sutherland. The pitch to Elron Hendrick. 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the 10th. Winner advances to the final 4 of our 1-and-done 1969 tournament. This is a 2-10. 2-10. Single to center. Against the right-handed Roy Face. Single to center. And Robinson is slow. The center fielder is Herrera. He has a neutral arm of 0. Robinson will be held at third. Robinson is held at third. The Orioles 90 feet away from winning this game and going to the Final Four. Derailing the magic carpet ride. Mark Belanger comes to the plate. Infield in. Belanger actually batted .287 with 50 ribbies and 2 homers. We're not pinch hitting for Belanger. Do you walk him and force them to pinch hit? And then we're not going to walk him because then odds are we'll walk the run in the way I roll. First and third. Walk Belanger. Let's just see who they have to pinch hit. Chico Salmon, 297. I mean, it's not like you're going to... That's who they're going to bring up. They're going to pitch to Belanger. They got to get Belanger out. Belanger, Pittsfield, Massachusetts native. He could win it here. First and third, 1 out, infield in. We'll just assume the outfield. I don't think he can actually play outfield in advanced. Here's the pitch to Belanger from Roy Face. Righty matchup. That's a 5-8 infield in. 5-8. He jammed him. He pops it up. Left side. Waving his arms frantically as the shortstop whining. He makes the catch. Let's double check that. 5-8 pop out to short. Wow. The magical carpet ride is not over yet. 2 outs now. Infield goes back to normal. Outfield goes back to normal. Winning run 90 feet away, Brooks Robinson. Elrod Hendricks at first means nothing. And now, here comes a pinch hitter for Eddie Watt. Face trying to take this game to the top of the 11th. And it's Chico Salmon. Something smells fishy. Chico Salmon. Will it be Chico and the man? We shall see. Or will Chico be the man? Or will Chico be the GOAT? As the Orioles send up their second pinch hitter, and it comes in the bottom of the 10th with 2 outs. Again, we'll give you Chico Salmon's numbers. 297, 3 homers, 12 ribbies. Righty matchup. Can Roy Face take it to the top of the 11th? Face looks in. He's ready. He takes a deep breath. He kicks and deals to Chico Salmon. Can Chico win the game and be the man? This is a 6-7 tense moments here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. 6-7, righty. Ground ball, second base, defense check. Sutherland is a 3. That is a 2. This ball game is over, folks. 3, 2. Dive. That ball gets by him into right field. It is a walk-off win on the 2-out pinch hit single by Chico Salmon. Let's double check that, though I do believe it is correct. 6-7. Righty-righty matchup. Ground ball, second base, Sutherland. Sutherland is a 3 when it comes to range. We rolled a 2. Right when I saw that, I know the ball game is over. So it's a 3-2 single 2 stars. It doesn't matter. Trotting in from third is Brooks Robinson. This ball game is over. The magical carpet ride ends for the Expos, but what a ride it was. They lose in extra innings in the bottom of the 10th with 2 outs. A walk-off pinch hit single by Chico Salmon, and he was the man. So the Expos win 2-1. Wow. Another wild game in our 1969 1-and-done tournament. The pure miracle is the stream, which pooped the bed 4,000 times, and we kept starting over. We only had to do 2 takes this time. We finally get through the game. RJL says, great call. I don't think so, but thank you very much. I was very frustrated with the streams not working, but it was a really fun game. And the Expos magical carpet ride comes to the end off the bat of Chico Salmon, the pinch hitter, as he singles past the dive of Sutherland, who played one heck of a ball game. He knocked in the only run for the Expos and was quite good defensively. The winning pitcher will be Eddie Watt in relief. He went 2 innings. He gets the win. The losing pitcher is Roy Face. He went 2/3 of an inning. The Baltimore Orioles now have 2 tournament wins. They had a bye in the first round of 16. They won in the Sweet 16, and now they've won another close one. They've struggled. They've not blown anybody out in these games, in their 2 games. They'll go to the Final Four as a 1 seed once again. We reseed after every round. So thank you very much. Health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Stay safe. Be smart. Orioles win in a thriller. Bottom of the 10th. Walk-off pinch hit single by Chico Salmon, scoring Brooks Robinson from third. Peace!